Hi, Brett here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about where music fits into our life. I remember when I taught at the music store in Ohio, and I would have students, particularly mothers, who might be taking an instrument, whatever it would be, for even a year, and then they would get overwhelmed with what they had to do with their kids and school and PTA meetings and everything else in their life. And they said, I'm going to put this on hold for now. Then when my kids are grown up and out of the house, then I'll come back to it. And then they find out as soon as they become a grandmother that they don't have any more time than they had before. And that's why many mountain dulcimers are hanging on people's walls and people don't touch their music, because if you want music in your life, you have to make time for music in your life. And here's why I'm saying this. I understand everybody's busy, everybody has a job, everybody works, everybody is going 90 miles an hour all the time. But we make time for what we make time for. So there are obviously things you cannot avoid or put aside. And you don't put your family second. I'm not talking about that. I told you that I was subscribing to a online course, and it's by Clark Cagley. And he just said something in one of his videos that I wanted to relate. And he was talking about Cortez, Hernando Cortez, who went to South America from Spain, and he was going to colonize South America. And when he got there, he had 100 men. And this is legend, so I'm not sure how much truth, but it gets the point across. It points the legend says that he went with 100 men, and he had his ships. I think he had 3 ships. And when he got there, he realized that what he was about to undertake, the Aztec people, he was outnumbered 1,000 to 1. He had 100 men, they had 100,000. And obviously everyone was terrified and was ready to turn around and pack up, and he simply turned around and said 3 words: burn the ships. Meaning, we will either die trying or we will do what we came to do. And he did overthrow the Aztecs. Now, he didn't do it with 100 men, but he did different things. He had a different plan of attack. He made friends with some of the indigenous people. He did different things. My point is this: there are things that you can get rid of, and there are things that you can put aside. And I'm going to give you a perfect example. I am trying to eat right. I'm really trying. If there is chocolate in this house, I will eat the chocolate. I have to get it. I have to get it gone. I can't have it in another room. I can't have it in a closet downstairs. If it's in the house, I eat it. So I have to get rid of it. I have to burn that chip. I know people who, and maybe some people can do this, and I do know of people who have, but they try to quit smoking, so they keep a pack of cigarettes. I would have to get, if I don't smoke, but if I did, I would have to get them out of the house, because I know me. I don't have that strength or that power. It's basically burning the bridges behind you that you don't need. I understand that there are things that you do need, but what are some things in your life that are on top, the fluff that's on top of the substance, that can be put aside so that you can focus on your music? I don't think people realize how important music is. I remember a few years back during the energy situation, and people were losing their jobs left and right, and my folks were afraid that I was going to lose my job because I taught music. I mean, if you can't feed your family, who's going to pay for lessons? And actually, not only did I not lose it, but we probably increased, because music is a healing thing. Music during the Civil War, now it's probably not true today, but up until a certain point, during the Civil War, there were more tunes written than any other period of time, and that's because when people experience grief, when people experience trouble, when people experience heartache, music comes out. Music is so important. It's everywhere. It's all around us. So make time for music, and I hope this has been encouraging to you. Look at your own life, see if there's anything that you need to do instead of, and here's what we do, and this is the point, is we just make excuses instead of saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to focus, and I'm going to learn. I've done it myself. So I hope this has been encouragement, and I will see you soon. All right, thanks. Don't forget to subscribe.